Next up, we have Receive You, the Hyperactive from the Yakuza Like a Dragon soundtrack. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happening here musically. So if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, become a member, turn on notifications, become a member, one of them paid subscription things. Do not do it at your own expense. Be responsible with your money. Two disclaimers. Number one, this is my first time hearing this track ever, so I will be pausing a lot as I will be pointing things out as I hear them. And number two, this is recorded live on stream on a single take. I might stumble upon my words, I did a bit earlier, so whatever happens, happens. So, let's do this. Receive You, the Hyperactive. Title makes no sense. Let's go. Okay, so we start. I forgot to open Paint. So we start with a synth giving us a very, very quick intro, and we jump right in to drums, vocals, giving us the first glimpse into what we have to expect. I know that Yakuza games are quite the trip. I haven't played any of them yet, but I know that they are quite the trip. They are very wild in that sense. So let's just see where it goes. I'm just gonna shut up and let's see where it goes. Okay, now that we've heard the whole thing repeat, we got ourselves our motif. The motif being the smallest version of your musical idea, the seed from which everything else comes from, right? And we are having these vocals give us this chant that we're getting. We're having the drums giving us the beat, and we are having a synth in the background giving us the harmony. Now, when it comes to this kind of stuff, it starts pretty slow, and chances are it's going to speed up quite a bit. So not too much right now. This is, so far, could be considered a song instead of a piece, because we have singing, and singing is the focal point. So let's see. Having Receive You in the title as a recurring thing for Yakuza tracks. Not sure why yet, though. It's probably a meme. Like, it could be that the composer had a typo in one of the very, very first tracks, and they all found it funny, and they just decided to keep it as a meme, because that happens sometimes. Like there are like internal jokes like that. It could have been something as simple as the composer saying like, "I received your email" or something like that, and he typed "Receive You" and the title of the song, and then they found it so funny that they just kept it forever. So, it sounds like something the Yakuza devs would do. It sounds like something people would do. It sounds like something people would just do. Because I know I would do something like that. Like, if I had a moment like that, I would probably just start that as an internal joke. Let's see where it goes. I know what this reminds me of. This reminds me. What year did this come out? 2 years ago. It explains it. This reminds me of the meme of cornbread. There was this meme in the musician community of people singing cornbread. And that was it. It was just different vocal arrangements for them singing. It's not an implications or anything. It was literally just singing the words corn bread, and that was it. And that was it. It's from 2020. I know this has been here for this meme has been around for a while, and the way the chants are going are very similar to those. So let's see where this goes. It just reminded me of that. Okay, so what we are having, most importantly, is something I forgot to mention. The vocals are doing something called an ostinato. An ostinato is when you have something repeat the exact same musical idea over and over and over again. in this case, what we are doing is that we are gyrating everything around this little phrase, like bam, 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 bam. We're having that one be constant while everything else is morphing around them. Again, I'm going to mention this again because I always mention it. The most evident example that there is of something like this happening is the intro to The Mirror by Dream Theater. The guitar is doing the exact same thing over and over and over again, and everything else changes around it. On principle, something like that is happening here. The vocals right now are doing an ostinato, and the drums, bass, synths in the surrounding, and now guitar, are changing. And just with that, it gives you such a difference, just a different vibe. So, yeah, Zelnick, I heard. Oh, we build up, build up, build up, build up, build up! That's cool, Zelnick, don't worry, don't worry. Oh, and there we go. Once again, we have a big build up. We drop the beat. We have a mix of EDM and rock. How did we do that? Electronic drums, electric guitar, and that's it. And it's okay, Zelnick, no worries, man. And that's just... that's all we got going on here right now. And the vocals still doing the ostinato. It's just fun. It's just fun. So yes, the way that this has been developed is that we've been introducing the elements that stay slowly, and we're doing a lot of switcheroos. So we introduce the drums, we take those away, but we bring in the guitar in, we bring the bass in, but we take that away, we bring the synths, that kind of thing, and we are slowly teasing and changing the landscape around, and now we have this here. So let's see where this goes. Vocals are not here anymore. The vocals are still here. The vocals are still here, they just have an effect, a distortion going on. Like it's distorted. The vocals are still there. They are just distorted, panned to the side, and they have a thing going on. Blobum, welcome to the day, how you doing? Oh my god. Not yet, Blobum, not yet. This is the first one of the day. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay, so I need to address what just happened. We had this little brief moment of what usually would be called a fill. So in music, a fill, this is a more contemporary term, something that you see in more bands of nowadays. A fill is usually something reserved for the drums, and it's usually a way to transition between whether it's sections, subsections, whatever it is, and usually it involves the drums doing some sort of additional rhythm, some sort of extra fill. It fills up whatever void there is, because one of the things that contemporary music tends to have a bit of a hard time with is transitioning between sections. And one of the ways of helping them smoothen things out like that is a drum fill, because it creates a rhythmic cadence on top of a regular cadence. Because once again, when you are making music, you're doing one of two things. You are building tension, or you're resolving that tension, with this middle spot over here being called the cadence. Cadence with an N. And when it comes to a cadence, you can have, usually it's going to be more of a melodic and harmonic thing when you have the cadence, but when it comes to rhythm, you can have some rhythmic cadences, and that is usually going to be a drum fill. It just means that you're making the listener expect some sort of transition and resolution, which is what we had just now. We bring back the vocals with that ostinato back to the front. Let's see where it goes. It's the same thing, but now it has delay to it. So, delay is a type of echo. Delay is a type of echo. So when it comes to music, most echo is in one of two categories: delay and reverb. So the difference that I put here is delay is the super large scale, like you're yelling across the Grand Canyon kind of thing, where it takes a moment for the sound waves to come back to you. Reverb is a little bit smaller scale, but still pretty big. Think you're in an empty church or in an empty auditorium, like a big open space that it's still enclosed, not large enough for the audio to take several seconds or several moments to bounce back to you, but good enough so that you can still hear the echo. And right now what we're having, delay. We are having a delay of, I don't know, probably like a beat or two. It's on the beat, and it's giving us, even though it's still hitting the same thing with the ostinato, the delay is creating the illusion that it's being said over and over again, and it's just fun. It's just fun. Oh, that was me. That was me. I clicked the wrong button. Let's see where it goes. And on top of that, we have this other synth giving us this up and down going melody on top of it, kind of like I think like a filter, giving us that extra layer of just fun. Everything else has remained pretty much the same for the past few moments. So the background music, the accompaniment has been pretty much the same. And let's see where it goes. So now we bring in a new rhythm that isn't entirely a new rhythm. This rhythm is a reduced version of the bass line we heard at the start. One of the bass lines that left early comes back here and becomes the vocal rhythm of everything. Right? Welcome to today. How you doing? Yeah, that's basically what we're having. We're having this bass line, which was earlier. I think this was one of the bass lines from earlier. Ba ba ba. It just changes. It's faster than the previous one. It's syncopated, which means it's going against the beat, and you can feel it. You can feel it going faster now, even though we are still on the same tempo. We still have the overall same beat. Just that small difference of hitting those notes earlier makes so much of a difference. Let's see where it goes. Oh, really cool transition cadence over there. And we bring a moment of going off the ramp. So once again, going off the ramp is another colloquial term that I use. Colloquial just means there's no academic term or anything like that. Or at least the term I'm using is for the purposes of educating the masses kind of thing, right? So going off the ramp is what I call giving a transition that makes you feel like you're suspended up in the air, that you are at the mercy of inertia, waiting to see where you're gonna land. How do you do that? Remove the drums, maybe the bass as well. Keep everything else going, which is exactly what is happening now. We are waiting to see where we land with this. So, let's see. Ask me after the video, right? Let's see. Bringing back the ostinato with the drums a little bit. Okay, so we bring back the ostinato with the vocals, and we have the drums now go from being an electronic set to a physical set, an analog set. So when it comes to, of course, nowadays we have digital and analog equipment. Digital means it's done with a computer. Analog means there's a physical component to it. A flute is an analog instrument. A synthesizer is a digital instrument. Even though it has a physical keyboard, the samples are played digitally, so it counts as a digital instrument. This is a gray area, so many musicians are probably gonna fight me on this. I don't care. That's how I see it, right? An analog instrument is something that can function by itself For example, an amplifier is nowadays a mix of analog with digital. So let's see where this goes. And I like this rhythm in the drums. It's really fun. There comes the guitar riff again. With that extra effect on it. Building up, building up, building up. And you can see how relatively simple it is for the build-up to change. The guitar is doing the same thing, we're just changing the filter on it a little bit. And the drums are speeding up ever so slightly. The biggest carrier of tension right now is that filter just turning things up, going higher in the note, higher and higher and higher and higher. So let's see. Drop the beat. Oh, back we go. Okay, so structurally speaking, when it comes to music, we're doing something called form, right? Which is just the structure of your music. So far, we've had an intro. We had the intro that introduced us a little bit, teased us a little bit about everything. We had section A, which was this thing we're hearing right now, just earlier. Then we jumped over to section B when we had that change in the bass and rhythm. Of course, there are transitions in between, which are usually like the tail end of these things. Now we are back to section A. So far, it's been pretty much the same as the first section A. Is that wrong? No. It just means we're doing a recapitulation. So let's see. Oh. I think that is... There you go, that's the fill. We have the ostinato again with a delay. Oh, really cool. And just with that we have a variation now. This now becomes A prime. Prime, the apostrophe, just means it is a variation. And that's it. That's all it means. We had that little moment there, that extra added layer, that counts enough to become a variation, because otherwise it would just be a straight up repetition. This is not that. So we are having this. Let's see where it goes. Building up that tension again. Now we should be going. We are doing another variation, a new section. This is C. We're going from A to B, back to A with a variation, over to C. This structure is called a rondo. Rondo means to go around, and this means if this kept going, because a rondo is this A, B, A, C, A, D, A, F, as much as you want. This case, it seems we're going to be continuing this. We're getting this new section, which is a variation of that guitar riff, the motif that we had back then, and everything else seems to be almost the same, but it is different enough. So let's see. Variation, very cool. Very nice. Got the... We come to the original variation of A, which still counts as another variation, which is A without the drums. So back we go to A double prime. Fairly, what's it called? Fairly short section. That C, it's fine. Let's see where this goes, because it should be ending soon. Yeah, it doesn't say that. It's just incoherent gibberish. Let's see. And we bring back the intro, and we're likely going to be using the intro as the outro, which is a fairly common method because it works. it just gives you that sense of under the new context, that kind of thing. Let's see where this goes. Oh, really cool. We're building on the tension. Let's see. Bringing it up. Again, like this is pretty much what we had before. And we have that last tease that we're about to start. Nope, we break it down. Turn it off kind of thing. And with that, we end. Oh my god. There you go. That was Receive You the Hyperactive from the Yakuza Like a Dragon original soundtrack. Yeah, it sounded like one of those panicked, like, you just unplug everything kind of situations. Like, oh god, it's starting again. No, let's just pull it out. Oh, this is awesome. That was awesome. And yeah, like it was a fairly simple structure because you had the drum, the bass doing their thing, the guitar doing whatever riff they were doing, the vocals doing the ostinato, and some synths holding down the chords in the back. You put a fill every once in a while to transition between sections. You make a dropping of the beat every every other section, and you get yourself a really, really, really fun track in general. So there you have it. And that's Receive You like the Receive You the Hyperactive. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA, layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So if you're watching this on the YouTube archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Do not support this channel at your own expense, though. Like, if you give me money, make sure it's responsibly. And if you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3 seconds, I will be linking it down below. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, if you are, do not request yet. If you are not on the live stream, you need to go to the Discord, link down below, follow the instructions on the pinned messages. And if you want to catch the streams when they're live, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you want to know what time that is for you, link down below is the Twitch channel and the Discord server. Both of them have the stream schedule showing in your local time zone. And follow the gaming channel. We have a gaming channel, Games Are Basterd. That's where I put the VODs for the after shows that we do. Link down below, or just search for its same username as James R. Basterd. Just swap the J for a G, and you got it. And yeah, there you go. That was Receive You the Hyperactive from the Yakuza Like a Dragon soundtrack. That was really fun. Oh, it was really fun, but yeah, let's move on.